Hello. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Okay, maybe this would be a better scene because there's not no sun out today. It fades in and out, off and on. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My eyelid itch. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope all is well with everyone. Hope all is well with everyone. Pretty late coming in today with a video because I was out doing some things, picking up some things, some disinfect wipes. They smell really good. They got the lemon in them, and they smell really good. They were three big plastic containers for $5, and to be precise, I forgot, $5 and some change for three big ones. And also I bought some bleach. I love bleach in my house because I like to mop my floors clean and, wipe things down. This is all before all of this crazy, ludicrous stuff that's out here today. And I bought me some little, little shoes to flop around in. I bought these today. They're very comfortable. I wanted them, and I didn't like white. I mean, I love white. I like white sneakers. I love white sneakers. But I didn't want these in white because they would look like they're nurse shoes, And I bought a couple of things, and then me and my son, we went out to eat. And after that, what else did I get? I bought some other things and stuff like that. Anyway, that's here or there. So what's up, everybody? Hope all is well with everyone out there. I wanted to come in just for a brief moment. Now, if I set this back here, it's going to seem like it's setting back too far. But I'm going to have to set it there for the moment. I'll just lean in and talk to you guys. Happy, happy, happy Monday. And happy Tuesday to follow. First and foremost, I want to give all thanks to Almighty God for allowing me to wake up this morning and to allow me to open my eyes and see another day. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Lord, I thank you. Let's give him all praise, y'all. Come on. Let's give him all praise. Look at those beautiful clouds up there. That's God's work, guys. Those clouds is water. You know that, right? So anyway, I wanted to come in for just a brief moment, and I wanted to speak about something. I saw, I think her channel is called Sugar Spice or Sugar and Spice. I saw a video with her. I was just watching her video, and she was giving all, prayers out to my boys Eddie Chung Chung and Sin City and Walter, and I didn't even know Dame Dash was sick, and let me just give out my prayers and hope that, and pray that each and every one of you heal from this vicious virus. You guys are young and healthy, and I know that you can overcome all obstacles, and I know that there is a God, and God will bring you through. Just trust and believe in him. He will bring you through, and I'm sure you guys are going to be absolutely okay. But I didn't hear too much, major. See how the sun do me? Look, I'm not going to move again. I didn't hear too much about breathing complication with Cindy or Walter or Dame Dash, but I did hear my baby Zeddy Chong Chong was having difficulties in breathing, and I pray to God that he's doing much better than he was doing in the last couple of days. And Cindy and Walter and Dame Dash and anyone who's out here suffering with this virus, who has suffered with this virus. But at any rate, I was watching the lady Sugar Spice. I think it's Sugar Spice, Sugar and Spice. She was speaking about she had became sick and stricken with COVID, and it did a doozy on her. She said it did a doozy on her. She said that it caused her to have several surgeries on her stomach. It caused her to have no ability in her legs to be able to walk. She had an intestinal infection, because when that thing goes in, it's vicious. It could start attacking the organs in the body. And she said she had several surgeries on her stomach. She had an intestinal infection. She said she had to learn how to walk all over again because it affected her ability to walk. She said that she would wake up with profusive headaches each and every morning. She wind up on the you know, the I don't want to say it because I don't want them to copyright me or take my video down. The thing that makes you to be able to breathe and help the lungs expand to open to breathe. And I was like, wow, Jesus Christ, like, she's really been through something. And, I just pray and hope that, Zeddy Chung Chung and, you know, Cindy and Walter and Dame Dash don't have to go through any of that. Self as well. I pray to God that I don't come down with it, but if I do come down with it, hoping that God can, and I know He can, and I know He will be there for me as well as He's going to be there for them. There is a God, and He's a healing God, and He's a forgiving God, and He's an awesome God, but you just got to believe in Him, and so yeah, the lady Sugar and Spice said that it like really took her body through a change. She said she even lost her hair. She lost the taste in her mouth for 2 months. Because if you lose the taste in your mouth, your palate, your taste buds, it's like they're dead. You have no appetite. When you put something in your mouth, you cannot taste it. When you try to smell something, you cannot smell it. She said her body went through the episode of, pain and ache and profusive headaches every morning when she woke up. She said the only thing that she did not experience, but beyond everything that her body went through, that was just more than enough to go through, was the breathing. Was the breathing part of it all. But she had to have surgery in her stomach. She had to have surgery. Yeah, in her stomach. She had an infection in her intestine. That's how bad this virus did her. It affected her legs, unable for her to walk. She had to learn how to get strength in the legs to walk again. And you tell me there ain't no God, baby. You tell me if there is no awesome God out here. I am truly sorry for the loss of others who have passed along from this virus, and my condolences go out to each and every one, family members, and who have lost someone to the COVID. But we're going to pray up on it, and we're not going to let the devil kill, steal, and destroy us. Keep telling us that, y'all, and keep telling yourself that. Devil, you will not kill, steal, and destroy, or take my joy. I ain't going to let you come in my life. I'm not going to let you come in and kill, steal, and destroy me. Because one thing for certain, two things for sure. There is a God, and He's an awesome God. Okay? Just remember that. Carry that up on your shoulder and say, our God is an awesome God. Devil, you cannot ever come in and kill, steal, and destroy and take my joy. Move on out the way. Okay? And so I want to come in and say, hey, to each and every one who has been traumatized through this virus, and now there's another one surging that's spreading very, very fast. But I want to say to the people who have lost loved ones to this virus, I want to give my deepest condolence. I'm sorry for your loss, and it's just a hard pill to swallow. And I want to say, Zeddy Chung Chung, get well, my dear, very soon. Dame Dash, get well. Cindy and Walter, get well. I think Darius was speaking to his mother in the car. I think he truly believed that he had it back here last year sometime, back in November. And I don't know, like November, if it had just came out, if it had just start to surge, spread and stuff. Darius said he had got very, very, very sick. Very sick. And he went to the hospital, and he was very sick. Like he said, he slept for 4 days. 4 days. He slept for 4 days. Off and on he slept. and he said they couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. Maybe that virus might have been out then, but he didn't say he had COVID. He didn't say he had COVID. He said, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he said he might have had it. I think that's what you said. And if that's not what you said, Darius, I'm sorry. I was looking at the video and I was sort of kind of dozing off when I was listening to the video. My phone wound up in the back of the bed. And you sleep so wild, and you're looking for your phone in the bed, and the next thing you know, it's under the bed. Child, let me tell you, this phone be under the bed, behind the bed. Ask me how to get knocked over towards the closet. Yeah. So Darius said that he had got very, very sick back here last year, and they couldn't figure out exactly what was going on with him, But I'm glad he's okay and he's well. And my concern was when I looked at the video. You guys know Miss Beloved loves to eat. She loves to eat, okay? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. She could not eat that food. Her heart is worried. Her heart is troubled. Her child is laying up there in the hospital trying to catch his breath, trying to get better, trying to heal from this virus. This virus is vicious. It's malicious, it's vicious, it's vindictive, and it will, like Sugar Spice said, it can be very much so toxic and very much so deadly. But guess what? We ain't gonna claim that. We ain't claiming that, right, my beloved? We ain't claiming that right there. Zeddy Chung Chung, right, Dame Dash, Walter and Cindy, and anyone else who is stricken with this virus in their body. Get down on those knees and say prayers still work. I guarantee you the prayers still work. If you know how to pray, prayers still work. And just sit there and just say to yourself, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed will be thy name. Prayer still work. But let me just tell you how she sang it. She said, If you know how to pray, yeah, prayer still works. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed will be thy name. Prayer still work. You. Prayer in the morning. Prayer in the noonday. Prayer in the midnight hour. Prayer, prayer still work. Prayer still work. You just got to believe. You cannot let that devil step in and defeat you. You cannot let that virus come into your body and defeat you. You got to defeat it. You got to tell that virus, step up out of my body. You are wicked. You are wicked, but you will not kill, steal, and destroy me. The wickedness of that virus. Yes, y'all. But I just wanted to come in and, say, Miss Beloved, let not your heart be troubled. All the ones who have family members, even though some of her family members do have the C19, every time I try to say it, it seems like they want to copyright me or they want to take my video down. She's, some of the family members have, and I assume she's talking about, Walter and Cindy, because Cindy is considered in the family now. But they're strong, they're young, even though Cindy's in her 50, Walter's in his 40. But my Zaddy Chung Chung, he's young, so, and they're all going to overcome this thing. It will not defeat them. They're not going to let it defeat them, and it kind of, it hurt me to the core yesterday when I watched her video because you guys know Beloved loves to eat. She loves to eat, honey. And she'll tell you in a minute she love her some chicken wings. She love meat. Any kind of meat. She love meat. And she was not having it yesterday. When I watched that video, Beloved, she was so weary. I paused the video and I looked into her eyes. You know that they say the eyes tell everything. Her eyes were hurting, guys. Her eyes were hurting as well as her soul and her heart because she was really not really like focusing and functioning on the video, her mind is worried. Her heart is troubled. Her eyes told it all. She did not even eat that food because she's worried about her son. She's worried about Zeddy Chung Chung. She's worried about Walter. Sin City is her relative now. She's in the family now. But first and foremost, she's worried about Zeddy Chung Chung, her biological child whom came from her womb, whom she carried in her womb. She's worried about him. But Miss Beloved, just know that he's going to be fine. I guarantee it. He is going to be absolutely fine. Now, I want to give you a remedy that I did see on a video last night, and that was with Darnisha, waxing with Darnisha. And we ain't come here to play. We be something every day. If you knew, hit subscribe. Anyway, I like her channel, And she was saying that she flashed across something on the YouTube that she was watching. Now, I'm not telling you that I saw it because I didn't see it. I'm just giving you information from her that she saw. So I'm sharing it with you as well as Waxing with Darnisha shared it. So I don't want anyone to come in and say, oh, you stole Darnisha's contents. No, I'm just telling you what she said last night to each and every one of us about a video that she watched. And the man came up with some sort of a remedy or something like that. And she shared it with everybody. And when I was listening to it, I was sort of, let me tell you something, guys. Once I get in this bed, once I wash off and I get in this bed and I look on my YouTube and just enjoying, watching everybody's videos and stuff, at some point, you guys know your eyes do this. And your phone wound up behind the bed, under the bed. Sometimes it might be across the room. Sometimes you might sling your cover and your phone is up on top of your bed and you done knocked it over into the window. Be careful that you don't knock it into your TV and break your TV. But she was sharing that last night about the gentleman said that and she said that she was doing it while she was away on her trip, her and her family, when they was on their trip to Florida. I think she said Florida, yeah. When they were in Florida, she said sometimes she got them, she didn't feel too good. And she shared that video, and she must have watched it over there in Florida when she was there. And she said she did this remedy that he did. He used some some thyme. She said he used thyme. He used ginger. The ginger that looks like a claw. I call it look like a claw. He used some ginger and he used some honey. And he blended it all up in a blender, like a consistency, like a grind, like a tea bag. The stuff that's inside of the tea bag, he grained it all up in a blender. He had got that consistency where it's like a grain. He boiled some water. And I guess maybe you may take a teaspoon, a tablespoon, and you pour the hot boiling water into a cup, and you take 1 tablespoon of that or teaspoon. I'm not sure, tea or table, but you take 1 teaspoon or tablespoon of that. You put it in that hot boiling water. Make sure you put enough honey in there because you don't need no sugar in it, and you sip on that. And I think she said something about mint water as well. I don't know if she said you put the mint in it. I assume if you want to put mint in it, like a mint, piece of mint candy, you can do so. But she did actually, I think she did just say the thyme, the ginger, and the honey. You get one of those gingers where it look like the claw, and you peel it and you put it down in that blender, and you put the thyme in there. Thyme that you use on your foods and stuff, and you put that in there. I don't know. Don't ask me the measurements of it. 1/4, 1/3. I don't know. But you can try that at your own risk. Because I think that may be a good remedy because. Let me tell you something. Back in the day, my daddy, baby, when I tell you this man, I promise you, my father, I didn't know for the life of me why this man never gets a cold or flu or stomach virus or something. He kept his body well detoxed from all these these toxic things that you consume in your body, viruses and bad foods and everything, you know. My daddy used to get up, and he wouldn't do it every day. He may do it once out of a week or twice out of a week, but I guarantee you those cloves of garlics, baby, he had the whole house humming with that mouth, okay? But get what? I said, get what? He never got sick with a cold, a virus, a flu, and nothing. Nothing. None of the above. He took an onion, a small onion. How the hell did he do it? I could not tell you. He took that onion and he peeled that onion like he was peeling an apple. Not a big onion, a small onion about like that. I used to sit there and watch my dad eat that. I said, how the hell do he do that? That onion is hot as hell, biting into it. He bit into it. Ouch. And he chewed that onion, and he sat there and he was talking to us. And I just cringed. Oh, my stomach just flipped and turned. And he wasn't done. He didn't stop until he finished it. Maybe about Tuesday or Wednesday, he done went and got him some garlic cloves from the store, the ones that you can peel. But he always got the ones in the container that were already self-peeled. And he would take one of those cloves of garlic, and he would eat that clove of garlic. I promise you guys. Now, you talk to your grandmama and grandpop or your mom, you know, and let her tell you about daddy and mommy doing the old remedies back in the day. Baby, they work. I promise you, they work. Okay? And he would eat that clove. Now, bad enough he ate that onion in the beginning of the week. Bad enough now we got to deal with the smell from my daddy's mouth from that onion. But he had the most prettiest teeth. He had all his teeth when he passed away, pretty white teeth. Well, guys, in the middle of the week, he would eat that garlic clove. Jeez Louise, I said, Lord have mercy, how do he do it? Kept his body detoxed. He kept his body detoxed and purified from all of these bad toxic things that go into your body, colds and viruses and bad foods and things like that. Yes, he did. And he was a very healthy man until the only thing that my daddy suffered with was hypertension. He didn't know, you know what I mean? He just kept having persisting headaches and things like that. He didn't know, you know. Thank God to be the glory that he didn't have a heart attack or anything, a massive heart attack, and it killed him, you know. But he didn't know what was going on until one particular day. His blood pressure went so high that he bled out. And they said he could have bled to death. He could have hemorrhaged. He didn't know, guys, what was going on with him. That's how high his blood pressure was. But you know what? Because he bled out, they said, it's what saved his life. You know, maybe 80 40, 80, 50s, let's put it like that. Because if he wouldn't have bled out, he could have had a massive heart attack or he could have had a major stroke. But in the midst of all of that, he lived a long time, guys. A long time. And that's when they found out that he had high blood pressure. His blood pressure was at the roof. You know, at that particular time, he didn't know anything about blood pressure pills. He wasn't taking blood pressure pills because he didn't think he had blood pressure pills. Even though he detoxed his body and tried to do the right things, something always in your body is going to go wrong and give you a sign, a warning, and a signal what is going on with your health inside of you. You're not you're you, but you're not inside of you. You don't know what goes on inside of your body. Okay? And later on down the line, it damaged his kidneys. It ruptured his kidneys. It killed his kidneys. And then my father had to wind up going on kidney dialysis. Do you know how hurt I was to know that my daddy had to go on kidney dialysis? And he was a light-skinned man. Not light. Let's say, okay, my complexion, but maybe 3-4 shades lighter than me. He was on a kidney dialysis for 16 years. 16 years. When I say this dialysis machine had did something to him. When my daddy, before he died, he was dark as ever. Because his body went through so much going on that kidney dialysis. His body went through a major change going on that kidney dialysis. But he hung in there, guys, as long as he could. But one thing for certain, and two things for sure, I could say he was a healthy man until that blood pressure came in and it stricken him. And he wound up on kidney dialysis. I look just like him. I look just like my daddy. I look just like my daddy. And I miss him tremendously, and I miss my mom, so never feel as though that God doesn't have his hands on you, because God has his hands on all of us. Just know that, beloved, God has his hands on your son. Dame Dash, God has his hand on you. Cindy and Walter, God has his hands on you. And anyone and everyone else who out there who have family members or themselves that are suffering with this virus, God, just know that God has his hands on you. You may not believe it, but he has his hands on you. Okay? So keep your head up, stick your chest out, and just say, prayer still works. I guarantee it. Okay? So you wonderful people, my yum-yums and everybody, y'all try to stay safe as much as possible. It's not our fault. It's none of our faults. It's absolutely none of our faults. We never even expect something like this to just take over like this. We have ran into so many, viruses and diseases and everything, and we overcame them. But this vicious one right here, and then it's even more vicious than this one. That ain't nothing but that damn devil. That damn demonoid, demonic devil who wants to come in and he wants to have it his way. But devil, get up and move out the way, because get what? You can't kill and still destroy no more. You cannot, under no circumstance, take our joy, because we will not allow you. So virus, take and move on out the way. We don't need you here. Surface yourself on out to sea and disappear. Okay, on that note, guys, I want you guys to have an amazing, wonderful, prosperous day. I want you to stay positive, and I want you to stay blessed. Don't worry. Stop your worries, because God got us all. Please stop your worries. Miss Beloved, stop your worry, because I looked at the video, and baby, you couldn't even eat that food. And I get it. I get it. I understand. I feel your pain right now, that you're worried about him. And you guys know love to eat. She loved to eat now. Loved to eat. But love wasn't feeling that food yesterday. And I do not blame her, because her child is in the hospital. Now I'm not sure. I don't want to put false accusations out here, because I don't know, but so I'm not even going to say it, because I don't know. Someone said something about a ventilator or something like that. I don't think he's on no ventilator. I really don't believe that. I think that these doctors are excellent doctors, and I think that they got them all. They're going to heal them all. They're all going to come out of there. They're going to come out. You know that thing you jump up and you kick your feet together, plap, plap. That's what they're going to do, because they're going to be all right. All right? So have a wonderful day, guys. Yum-yums, y'all stay safe, babies. Please stay safe, okay? Stay positive, stay safe, keep the peace. Stay out of trouble, let no hurt, harm, and danger come against you. This is Anastasia, GHIRADELLI'S World. I just wanted to come in and just share this with you guys and tell Miss Beloved and her family and each and every one who has family member who has fought this vicious, vindictive disease, and family members who may be suffering from it now. Just know that God has his hands on you, and you will be all right. Again, this is Anastasia, GHIRADELLI'S World, coming on to YouTube today, to talk to my yum-yums and anyone and everyone, everywhere, all over the world. Just know that prayer still works. I guarantee it. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.